In this episode of the Huberman Lab podcast, Andrew Huberman interviews Asi Wind, a renowned magician and mentalist. The discussion delves into the intersection of magic, neuroscience, perception, and memory. Wind's magic tricks reveal the gaps in human perception and memory. By creating false memories and manipulating emotions, he demonstrates how easily our brains can be deceived. Emotion plays a crucial role in the co-authoring of magic tricks. He explains how he leverages people's desires to witness something extraordinary to create a sense of wonder and amazement. By tapping into the audience's emotions, he enhances the overall experience and fosters a sense of collaboration between the performer and the observer. Wind emphasizes the importance of connecting with the audience on an emotional level before attempting to wow them with magic tricks. He believes that establishing a sense of intimacy and empathy with the audience is crucial for a successful performance. By creating a safe space where magic can happen, he aims to build trust and engagement with his spectators. Wind draws inspiration from performers like Avner the Eccentric, who excels at audience management and understanding subtle cues from individuals. He explains how small gestures, breathing patterns, and body language can influence audience reactions and participation. By observing and responding to these cues, magicians can tailor their performances to create a more immersive and engaging experience for spectators. Wind acknowledges the presence of skeptics in his audience and sees them as an opportunity to showcase the transformative power of magic. He describes how skeptics, initially resistant to his tricks, can be won over through skillful performance and a genuine connection. By engaging with skeptics and guiding them through a magical experience, he aims to challenge their preconceptions and leave them in awe. Misdirection is a fundamental technique in magic that involves directing the audience's attention away from the secret behind the trick. Wind discusses how magicians use misdirection to create illusions and keep the audience engaged. By guiding the audience's focus towards certain elements of the performance, magicians are able to conceal the mechanics of the trick and maintain the sense of mystery. Wind explores the psychological aspects of magic and how it influences audience perception. He talks about the power of suggestion, framing, and storytelling in shaping the audience's experience of a magic trick. By understanding the cognitive processes at play, magicians can effectively manipulate the audience's perception and create a sense of wonder. With the rise of social media and short attention spans, Wind discusses the challenges of engaging modern audiences. He notes how the fast-paced nature of social media has changed audience expectations and preferences for entertainment. Magicians must adapt their performances to capture and hold the audience's attention in a world saturated with constant stimulation. Wind emphasizes the importance of pauses and gaps in stimulation for cognitive processing and creativity. He highlights the value of allowing the brain time to rest and process information, especially in a world filled with constant distractions. By introducing pauses in performances, magicians can enhance audience engagement and create memorable experiences. Wind emphasizes the significance of storytelling in magic and learning. He draws parallels between magic tricks and storytelling, noting how both follow a sequence of events that engage the audience's attention and create anticipation. Stories help in encoding information and enhancing the overall experience for the audience. Wind shares his passion for painting and how it influences his approach to magic. He describes painting as a way to detach from biases and preconceived notions, allowing for a fresh perspective on his craft. By approaching painting intuitively and with a beginner's mindset, he finds new inspiration and creativity that translates into his magic performances. Wind reflects on the concept of starting fresh and creating a clean slate in artistic endeavors. He shares insights from music producer Rick Rubin, who advocates for removing distractions and previous stimuli to focus on each new project with clarity and creativity. By embracing a clean slate mentality, artists can approach their work with a sense of novelty and innovation. Wind describes his creative process as being influenced by his surroundings and experiences. He absorbs information from different sources, allowing it to shape his thoughts and ideas. He believes in consuming art, creating art, and receiving critiques as essential components of the creative process. He finds inspiration in everyday interactions and moments, allowing them to influence his work. Wind follows a unique morning routine that aligns with his creative process. He stays up late, typically going to sleep around 4 a.m. and waking up around noon or 2 p.m. He avoids engaging with emails or operational tasks early in the day, preferring to start with a relaxed and intentional approach. He enjoys the ritual of making coffee and going for walks, which helps him think and process ideas more effectively. Wind finds that his most creative ideas often come to him in the morning after a good night's sleep. He solves problems and comes up with solutions during his sleep, which become clear to him upon waking. He trusts his intuition and immediately puts his ideas into practice, whether it involves practicing a magic trick or developing a new routine. Wind shares an experience with a memory expert, Harry Lorraine, who memorized the entire audience's names during his performances. Despite seeking techniques and strategies from Lorraine, Wind realized that the key to remembering names was to conquer his fear and trust his ability to recall information. He learned that fear can hinder creativity and memory, emphasizing the importance of confidence and self-belief in artistic endeavors. Wind values authenticity and honesty in artistic expression, believing that true art comes from within and is a reflection of one's inner self. He emphasizes the importance of creating art for oneself rather than for external validation or approval. While Wind acknowledges the benefits of social media in discovering new art and connecting with fellow artists, he is mindful of its potential drawbacks, such as information overload and algorithm-driven content. He curates his social media feed to focus on inspiring and valuable content that aligns with his creative interests. He prioritizes his own creative pursuits and personal growth over external distractions and influences. Wind discusses his new show, Incredibly Human, which explores the boundaries between the possible and the impossible. The show showcases the capabilities of the human mind and celebrates the extraordinary feats that challenge conventional perceptions. He shares his excitement for the visual and immersive nature of the show, aiming to create a painterly quality that engages and inspires the audience. Wind talks about the role of walking in sparking creative ideas and insights. He explains how movement and stillness can influence creative thinking and how he draws inspiration from his environment and interactions with people. His sensitivity to his surroundings and emotions allows him to tap into different sources of inspiration and translate them into magical experiences for his audience. Wind reflects on his sensitivity and empathy, acknowledging the challenges and rewards of thinking with his heart. He shares moments of emotional connection with his audience and how he channels his feelings into his performances.